To become familiar with the system, however, you may need a little background in troubleshooting. Even under the best circumstances, however, problems can occur. But with the PAT 1M system, fixing those problems has never been easier. For instance, if the system fails due to an operator error or equipment malfunction, a buzzer sounds and a message appears on the electronic display. To turn off the buzzer, press the buzzer button. To get general directions for correcting the problem, press the Help button. If you understand the problem and have followed the remedy instructions on the electronic display, press the Continue button to display the Level 1A or Level 1B operator menus. The Continue button is used by operators who are familiar with the system and who can remedy the problem without advancing through the help screens. The electronic display will alert you to many of the troubleshooting problems we'll address in this section. When there seems to be a problem, check the electronic display. For instance, you may see the error message, out of ties or tie in dispenser. There could be a few possible causes for this problem. The dispenser could be out of cable ties. It might be the case that not enough cable ties were loaded into the dispenser, or a cable tie could have been prevented from leaving the dispenser. In this case, let's just say the dispenser is out of cable ties. Press the buzzer button to turn off the buzzer. Then press the Continue and Menu buttons to bring up the Reset display. Press the Reset Load button to bring up the Load, Unload menu display. Now you can perform the standard reloading procedure. However, if you get this message and the cable reel is not empty, then you know that the tool was cycled without enough cable ties loaded, or that a cable tie was prevented from leaving the dispenser. In either case, disconnect the air and feeder hoses from the dispenser. If you see a cable tie in the connector block, remove it if you can. If you don't see a cable tie, contact your maintenance department to prevent any further complications. After the cable tie has been removed, reconnect the air and feeder hoses to the dispenser. Press the Continue and Menu buttons to bring up the Reset display. Press the Reset Load button to bring up the Load, Unload menu. Finally, press the Load button to load at least one cable tie into the dispenser. To avoid this problem, verify that the air pressure is between 65 and 85 psig with a maximum 10 psi drop. When you see the error message, Cover is open, no tie loaded, you know that the cover was open when you either pressed the Load button or cycled the tool. To remedy this situation, start by pressing the buzzer button to turn off the buzzer. If the cover was open, close it. The rotary receiver will not advance if the cover is open. If the tool was cycled with the cover open, press the Load button to load one cable tie or to resume loading. The solution for this problem is really pretty simple. Keep the cover closed. When you see the error message, check for low air pressure. You know incoming air pressure is too low. After turning off the buzzer, you can overcome this problem by increasing the air pressure to 65 psig. To avoid this problem, verify that the air pressure is between 65 and 85 psig, with a maximum 10 psi drop. When you see the error message, Dispenser Jam, check tie loading, the rotary receiver is being prevented from advancing because of bowed or misaligned cable ties, or because a cable tie carrier strip is stuck in the exit chute. When this happens, you turn off the buzzer as usual, and then check the rotary receiver and the connection block for bowed or misaligned cable ties. Also, check the exit chute to see if there's a carrier strip jammed in there. Press the Unload button to back out the cable ties and clear all loose ties from the rotary receiver. Cut off the excess carrier strip to remove distorted or damaged cable ties. Close the dispenser cover, reload the cable ties, and resume operation. To avoid this problem, there are two actions you might take. One, you want to make sure you load the dispenser with care to avoid loading misaligned cable ties into the rotary receiver. Also, empty the carrier strip scrap bin every half reel, or 2,500 cable ties. If the bin is empty, there's less chance that a carrier strip will hang up in the exit chute. The error message, Tie in Tool, means the cable tie has reached the tool, but it can't complete the cycle. A message like this will display due to several problems, including low air pressure, a severely bent and twisted feeder hose, or a hose that's improperly connected. In addition, you might get the tie-in tool error message if you're dealing with too large of a bundle, or if the jaws were kept open during operation. After pressing the buzzer button, you can correct the problem and press Continue to resume operation. To avoid this problem, verify that feeder hose connections are secure and that they have no severe bends or twists. Verify the bundle diameters, making sure that they don't exceed 0.82 inches for the PAT 1M tool or 1.3 inches for the PAT 1.5M tool. Finally, verify that the air pressure is between 65 and 85 psig, with a maximum 10 psi drop. The last error message we'll cover is tie-in hose press air burst. This problem occurs when a cable tie is caught in the feeder hose. Once again, this problem can be caused by a severely bent or twisted feeder hose, by low air pressure, or by an interrupted cycle. After turning off the buzzer, straighten the hose and press the air burst button to provide a blast of air that will hopefully dislodge the cable and advance the cable tie to the jaw. You might have to press the air burst button more than once to dislodge the tie. Once the cable tie reaches the jaws, you'll see Tie-in Tool on the electronic display and the buzzer will sound. After turning off the buzzer, remove the cable tie and press the Continue button. If the cable tie will still not advance into the tool area, replace the feeder hose and notify your maintenance department. To avoid this problem, verify that feeder hose connections are secure and that the hoses have no severe bends or twists. And verify that air pressure is between 65 and 85 psig, with a maximum 10 psi drop.